Hey guys, it's Austin Goodwin. I run a small detailing business, and today I'm going to be reviewing something very crucial in detailing. Well, what is that? DA polishers. So I'm going to start out with my #1 ranked DA polisher, which is the rupes LHR15 Mark II. So we'll get into this and let's do it. So what is a polisher though? Well, to understand what a polisher is, we first need to cover what polishing is. I'll do my best to link some photos into this video to give you a visual demonstration, but when you have micro scratches in your paint, in your car's paint, they get built up from going through automated car wash and incorrect washing methods. Anyways, or incorrect buffing, that can cause buffer trails. That's a whole nother thing though. I'm not going to get too complicated into it. But to remove those fine scratches that get into your car, you need a polisher. And before the dual action polishers came out, which is this, you had your rotary buffers, what they were called. The rotary buffers would just spin in circles on end, however. There was no dual action to it, and it was just circles. That being said, you could burn through some clear coat very easily because there was no safety mechanism like there is in here. With the dual action polishers, these are relatively new to the industry though. These came out and pretty much changed the game. It's a lot easier to finish it down. I mentioned buffer trails before. You have a much lesser risk of having buffer trails when using a dual action polisher. Again, I'm not going to get into it, but these you'll be able to finish the car a lot better. And when I say finish, I mean no scratches, no buffer trails, whatever, just a straight reflective mirror finish. So what these do, they spin while oscillating inside that circle. So there's a circle and then there's little circles going on inside that circle. And it's trying to mimic the motion you would make while polishing a car by hand. So to start things off, #1 on my list, as I've stated before, is the rupes LHR15 Mark II. Rupes is an Italian manufacturer known for making awesome dual action polishers. I mean the best in the industry. They're comparable to the Ferrari of polishers, I'd say. This is the Ferrari of a polisher. I mean, this is the nicest you can buy. This polisher runs for about $420. Now, why would you spend $420 on a polisher? Well, it is well justified because this thing has a long throw, and that's what the 15mm, or the LHR15, that's what the 15 stands for, is the size of the throw is 15mm. Your standard polisher has a throw of about 6mm. Now what's a throw? The throw accounts for the size of the oscillations going on inside the circling. It measures the diameter of the oscillations going on, making you much more profitable because you can correct your paint much quicker because of the difference in the size of the throw. This dual action polisher is also remarkably well balanced. The best way I can describe it to you, so you hit a bunch of potholes in your car and you need a new alignment, so you have to, in order to drive your car straight, you now need to drive it like this. When your car is driving like that, it's not going to perform the way it should. You take it to a track, you might wreck, who knows, if you're racing it, you know. So your car is not going to perform the way it should when your balance is off your wheel. Same goes for this. If you have a polisher without a good balance, then you are not going to be able to polish to your full potential. This also comes with a 1-year warranty as well, so this polisher is on top of my list for polishers. Now, #2 on my polisher list, the Chicago Electric Polisher. This is a Harbor Freight polisher. If you know anything about Harbor Freight, you know they make super cheap and affordable tools. They actually make a pretty good polisher. Now, this polisher runs for $69.99, which is remarkably cheap compared to this being $420. Why would I pick a $420 polisher and a $70 polisher? Well, this $70 polisher is a fantastic entry-level polisher. I've used this thing so much. It is incredibly reliable, and I mean, it's going to get you some results if you know how to polish correctly. I mean, it's going to get you results. So the other thing with this is it is super versatile. You are able to put on a different backing plate. This is a backing plate, and then attach a drill attachment. So not only can you use this on interior or on exteriors, you can also use it on interiors. You put a drill attachment on here, spray some cleaner on the carpets, and then drill it with this. You're going to agitate that cleaner and then be able to pick up the dirt a lot better than doing it by hand. So this is a very versatile polisher. You're able to correct paint not as quickly as this. You're losing efficiency when you're using this, a lot of efficiency, but you're still going to be able to correct paint. And it's $70. And for paint corrections, you can charge upwards of $500. So this thing will make you money, especially when you're getting right into the game. The other thing dual polishers do, I forgot to mention, is spread wax. This is what I actually use to spread wax. You want to get the thinnest layer possible of wax so it's easiest to take off. This does a great job of doing that, and it's cheaper, so it's cheaper than this. If you're using this to spread wax and only spread wax, it's complete overkill. I like to use this one to spread wax though, because it's cheap, so if it breaks, I'm putting more hours on it this way. If it breaks, like whatever, it's 70 bucks, you know. But this is a great polisher, and it's been insanely reliable for me. Not very well balanced though, that's the other thing. But, I mean, it's going to make you money. Great entry-level polisher. I mean, if you're trying to get into detailing, I would buy this polisher and then keep it for a year until you build up enough funds and customers. And you get this, and you're just like, boof, it blows your mind. So yeah, this is a Harbor Freight polisher, number 2 on my list. So number 3 on my list, I actually owned at one point, but I no longer own it because it broke, and that's why it's number 3, is the torqx dual action polisher manufactured by Chemical Guys. I hate Chemical Guys. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's just a product brand, but very overpriced products for what they are. They make a decent polisher though. Now their polisher is very comparable to the Harbor Freight polisher. It's a little bit more well balanced though, and it comes in at $120. You're paying 60 more bucks, or 50, because this is 70. So you're paying 50 more bucks, and you get a more well balanced polisher. So yeah, it's about the same as this, just more well balanced. It's number 3 on my list because it lasted me 2 weeks, and then when you'd move this part around right here, it would start going out like an iPhone cable. And for me, my biggest thing with buying tools, especially when I'm spending upwards of 100 bucks, I want it to last, and I'll spend an extra $300 if it'll last me a lifetime, you know? So if I don't have to buy it again, huge plus for me. I'm more profitable because I don't have to rebuy my tools. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to put some more stuff into the video to make it a little more visually intriguing, and so you can see a little bit what's going on with polishers and polishing vehicles. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Peace.